to Mailbag. This is the time that we like to take to answer a few of our fans' questions. You guys are really important to us, and you're really the foundation that keeps us going. So let's get into it. Zach, you want to read the first one?
I gotcha. This is from Mary in Phoenix.
What's it say?
Mary asks, how long is it recommended before I change my oil on my car? Typically, it's recommended that we go 3,000 to 5,000 miles. I personally have gone 20,000 miles max before I change mine. What do you think, Sam?
I've never gone more than 2,000 miles without changing mine, but I just like to keep my car nice and clean. Yeah. It's just kind of a personal preference thing. It's really up to you. So that's our answer for that one. All right, this next one, it's from Mike in Minnesota. All right, Mike says, my 2004 Hyundai Sonata has a squeaking noise coming from the back left side of the car. Do you guys have any idea what this would be? It usually only happens when I hit a bump or brake. Well, Mike, I can't speak for Zach, but I've never personally owned a Hyundai Sonata. I have no idea. I think you might be SOL on this one. Take it to a real mechanic and we'll figure that out. Oh, shit.
I've had a bumping noise before. My problem is sometimes I change my own brake pads and I forget to put the new ones on. And so it's just, there's nothing to close in and the wheels are shaking around. It's a mess. Yeah. So I would say if you recently had a brake pad change done, make sure the new ones are on and tight.
All right, Zach, you want to get the last piece of mail?
I got this.
All right.
All right. Jamie in Houston. Let's see.
Oh, fuck.
Jamie in Houston says, let's see. All right, what's Jamie got? Jamie says, there's been a recent flood in my area. How do I know if a car that I'm buying used has been water damaged? Well, I would say engines are like waterproof, you know? So unless you see any actual water still in the car, like maybe a puddle under the gas pedals, I'd say you're good to go. You know, water, I don't know.
Yeah, I really just follow my nose on this one. If it smells awful, if it smells like a swamp, it's probably been water damaged. If you get in the car and like the seat is wet, it's a good sign that it's probably been water damage.
That'll do it.
If you get in the car and there's actually standing water in there, it's probably been water damage.
Yeah.
So you just kind of follow your intuition. I mean, you would know best, but I would just trust your gut on this one.
All right.
And if you drive a water damaged car, it's not the worst thing in the world. You might just have a few electrical issues, but generally they're not too big of a deal. So you can push through if you really want to, and you're getting a good deal on that vehicle. All right, well, I guess that concludes Mailbag. Thanks for sending all your stuff in, guys. We really appreciate it. And now we'll get to the Fix It portion of the show.
Hey guys, so now we're getting into the Fix It section of our show, where we tell you real problems with our cars and how to fix them if you have a similar car or the same car. Sam?
All right, so the problem we're having today is that one of my personal favorite aspects of any car is the cruise control button. Recently, we're having the problem where the cruise control will no longer stick. If you look in here, you'll press cruise and the button, it just won't stick. And so you think it's a small issue, but the cruise control really won't stay on anymore.
What you could do, you could buy a new button, you know, from Acura. They charge out the wazoo for these kind of buttons. So this is gonna be kind of an at-home, you know, DIY remedy to fix this. I think this is going to cost maybe pennies on the dollar, if that. So, tension on this foot, which pulls this string. Now to this, through this last carabiner, and finally back to the steering wheel, cruise control button. All right, let's take it for a drive. All right, Sam, try it now.
Would you look at that?
It worked. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Tune in next week where we're going to be dealing with animal damage to cars.
Yeah, raccoons, bears, cats, you name it.
Dogs.
How to fix your car, how to fix your leather if you got some animal damage. So tune in. Thanks again for watching. Remember to keep on sending us that fan mail. We really appreciate it. If you send us a good letter, we'll shout you out in the video.
See you next week.